Let me try this again. I will try again and again and again. Yeah, this thing right, baby. I didn't even know I was different. Hey, that's just. Stay out like this. Oh, it's just gonna work this way. Like this. There we go.
No.
There we go. We ought to get back on here. Apple P. Joshua Williams, babe. Can you hear me clearly, General? Peace, peace. My queen, eventually I'm gonna send to your house directly a packet or a what they call a care package. It's gonna be for your health. The ethers revealed to me what was going on with you, and for you to still, after being after fighting with the health like that, to still be out here healing people. We know the ebb and flow of how this gift goes. I honor you, matriarch. They don't know what's going on in our bodies or our lives as we out here trying to encourage them. So for you doing that, I humbly and sincerely am grateful for your service to us, the sons, and you will be honored. Crystal Johnson, good to see you. We were earlier on this thing. We were speaking about how we as nationals have so much resource, so much source, but we covet it because we think that's what's going to keep us. So while everybody else is doing what they can to pull together and unify, we hoard what our resource is. I got matriarchs right now. Thank you, Elwood Evans. Yes, I am ascending every second of every day. I don't know if this is what my light body is yet. I'm creating, and my manifestations are happening in like 72 hours or less. So what that looks like to me is that we're in realms where as above, so below. We reach these realms where our manifestations and our creations and the ethers are manifesting almost in real time. It's a beautiful thing, baby. I'm trying to keep cool for y'all because I'm in this McDonald's. So the people in here, so I got to be respectful of my time. I hope y'all can hear me though. I'm well rested today because I was walking. My nephew sent me some monies, so I had to pay him back so he could pay his deposit. So yesterday we was letting the nationals know, thousands of nationals, we need $30 for the room. None of them woke up and sent the $30, right? So I said, Divine Matriarch, I said, why you got me out here like this? Well, if I was cooped up in the hotel room, I wouldn't be able to proclaim to the city that I'm the heir, right? And then they wouldn't be able to go run the mouth that the heir's in town. Not only me, the rest of y'all trustees, heirs too. The rest of y'all, everybody. I don't even, my kin. I hate the word, I hate the titles, because it removes people. Well, I want to be my executor. Well, I want to have access to my whole estate. Well, I want to have $1 billion to work with and all of that. No, I'm sorry. Your parents knew the science. I'm glad they set it up so we couldn't get anything without being united. Check the record. How have you grown without others operating in a vibratory frequency of that magnitude? Where have you grown? In what areas? You, personally. I've never had more growth in my life until I connected with the organism called the body. I was at the IHOP. She was treating me with respect and honor, and I had yet to tell her anything. So when we were all done, I chose to show her the emotion, and she knew right away. Her eyes lit up. She knew right away what was going on. The state administration around this thing. Now, I was just on here saying that if you have to ask where you're going to live, you're not ready. If you have to ask what you're going to eat when you migrate, like, you're not ready. Everything that you say what is, you can create, that you're worried about or not worried, whatever the case may be. Where's me and my family going to live? I'm not asking that. I came here and started living. What am I going to eat? I didn't ask that. I came here and started eating. How are we going to live? What are we going to do? Didn't ask that. Just came here and started doing. Just it. I'm about to show y'all my motion real quick. See if y'all want to help me out. We do it estate administration. We're not going to be unwise in our approach in releasing this information to any old body. You have to exercise a level of maturity in order to get this type of information. Privately, I will let you know what we as estate administrators are offering concerning administration of your estate and teaching you how to do so and assisting you while you do it. This is a 3-year commitment and contract, after which your entire body will be released to do whatever you want to in the world. Today, since I have yet to receive my nationals, that's my kin, that's my blood, who have sacrificed their lives, who have decided to give their life to this cause. Those brethren and sisters, Mekanafia Bell, good to see you. Those brethren and sisters that chose to give their lives, I'm going to wait for it. I'm going to wait till you get here. I'm in no rush. Cool and rain. Been doing it for so long. It's to my glory to wait for y'all. Not only mine, it's to the glory of the indigenous people of the world. The commissioner meeting is live streamed. So for me to go in there by myself and transfer an entire city, convey, that's what they call it, back into the Almoroccan Empire without my indigenous, back into humanity, excuse me. Not even the Almoroccan Empire. Let's not get it twisted. Morocco, or Al-Morocco, is not your government. What are you talking about, OT, babe? We fly the flag, the green flag with the red flag with the green star, the green flag with the red star, hexagon, hex alpha, and all of this science and shit. Listen, if you call something or someone your government, and you call on them, they're supposed to be there. What governmental number do you have that you're calling when people are beating your ass, oppressing you, forcing you to pay rent, making you economic debt slaves, incarcerating you, injecting you with nanos, feeding you GMOs, feeding you fluoride? Where's the government that you call? There is none. So then you're a self-governing people, since you don't have a government. And your government is the tribal members or your family that you choose to exercise law with in the world. If you sit and say you're part of the Al-Moroccan government and you call them and they don't exist, then you're living in an illusion, buddy. You need to wake up and become your own self-governance. No more fluoride coming out this water tower. The water tower say my corporated name on it. First mandate. No more fluoride in the water. Second mandate, all rubber needs to leave this city. Third mandate, you're burning every Federal Reserve note. Fourth mandate, convert the assets to gold. And I can keep going with how I'm finna tune this city up to be able to receive the energies of nature, my mama nature, Gaia. You know my earth is constitutional. Kelvin Guerrero, I'm not gonna beg you to call me, bro, and get blessed and get delivered. So, if you don't want this deliverance, then you go right ahead and continue doing what you're doing. And y'all know something? I used to beg people to love me, and I used to wonder why people chose not to, until I learned how to love myself. Well, it goes the same with when I feel like I'm trying to deliver people. I be begging them. I be sending them text messages. I be sending them proof, trying to encourage them. What for? For what? I'm done. I'm done begging and hoping and pleading with people to know a better way of life. You'll see it in me as you're observing. You'll choose to come alongside, or you're comfortable and content living how you are. Cool too. I ain't judging. I'm moving, baby. Woo, come on, baby. We moving around here. Fifth mandate. I'm building a wall. What the fuck you talking about? I'm building a wall. Around the 18.9 miles of this city, there's going to be a nice tall wall. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to have chakra points. It's going to have energy grids. It's going to have filtration systems. I'm importing trees from all over the world. All type of exotic trees. Yes, Jonathan March. We can do it right here. I remain transparent because transparency garners trust. So up to the private council that I'm having with my nationals that are coming here, you and I we can do it all here. There is also a Skype. I'm going to send everybody that's interested a Skype number today, because tomorrow and Tuesday are the commissioners' meetings. Now, I'm going to do something special for myself on my birthday. I don't know if it's going to be to convey the wealth of the city back. I'm just going to send for you. Love is light, traveling light. Yes, speed of sound. Let there be it. They sleep. Peace, Jesus. There is no measure in the universe concerning what I'm willing to do for you, Divine Matriarch. When you're ready, you text or communicate to me what you need me to send you in order to complete your work. Your universities, your schools, your art centers, where your children are going to be playing and doing what they call Montessori, what you need to heal your body, whatever it is. Send me an email or a text, and I'm going to get it to you. And the leaves will be the healing. The leaves on the trees will be the healings for the nation. You're interested. Okay, so this is what happens. Thank you, love. 32. One, that's 32 Earth years. You know, I'm one, I'm an old soul here, and two, I'm from Prime World, baby, and you know how old Prime World is. Yeah, baby. I compassion you too, love. Jonathan Marsh. Estate administration looks like this. We show you how to take your corporation and collapse it. After collapsing it, we show you how to convey it or transfer it back into your tribal government. After that, we show you what laws protect you internationally so that you can operate in commercial activity without being harassed by other commercial mercenaries. After that, or alongside of that, we go into what you call contract. Contract also means friendship. It's a 3-year contract. The first year, we receive a certain percentage to protect ourselves after we give you the wealth, and we let you determine how you're going to use it to grow the principal. Second year, you do good, the percentage goes down. Third year, We have 1% perpetually, and whatever your current operating gift is, it's to be used to protect and keep the nation. For example, we've been observing for an entire year a particular individual who's been operating a de jure court in the land. Once we were gifted with the ability to start blessing that person, we asked would they come alongside us. They said yes. So their gift of civics and jurisprudence and administration of the law is now in full effect for the indigenous people. What else? The energy that we seek for a state administration, I will privately tell you, and it is probably lower than anything else. And that's only we're asking for your energy to determine your commitment, and we're asking so that we can begin to help other nationals with it. Owning a city, we don't need it. Let me show you. The reason why I'm so rested right now is because I went to the IHOP. It was 1:30 a.m. It was about 35 degrees outside, maybe 45. Let me not exaggerate so I could get some of y'all to feel some type of way. Oh, he was out in the cold. Oh, let's help him. Yeah, right, buddy. Listen, it was about 45 degrees. I was walking one of my trails, meditating. I seen the IHOP, and I went in there. I sat down. Now, my constitution is so weary at this point, because I've been doing this for 7 days straight. I haven't slept in a regular bed. I've been bird bathing and traveling so that I can continue to, one, I want to traverse the land, and then two, the nationals, they don't know how to support in a way where I can do this work comfortably. You know, they'll be comfortable receiving the information and getting help and absorbing my energy, but I'm the uncomfortable one sometimes, and that's okay. It's part of the job. In the IHOP, I just had this conversation with this young woman, and I said, if somebody would pay you 3 times as much and you could do what you want to do, what would it be? And she want to work with dead people. I said, what you gonna do with my ancestors? The bodies of my ancestors. Yeah, she told me she gonna make sure they cool, and she always want to use forensic science to be able to find out the criminals if they abusing the young women throughout the land. I said okay. I showed her that I was an heir, and I said, listen, I'm gonna go to sleep in here. And I said, as an heir to the land, I'm free to sleep wherever I choose. And she said, I know that. Oh, do you now? I'm glad somebody does. I said, well, since you know that, you've already seen all the proof, and I'm going to commission you eventually to be the town mortuary or person who deals with the ancestral spirits. And I went to sleep in that IHOP. I put my coat on, I put my music on, I ate me a good meal, and I went to sleep in that IHOP for about 5 hours, maybe even 7. And you know what? And nobody said anything to me. I woke up, I gathered my belongings, and right before I left, somebody bought me some pancakes out the blue. I swear to you. I was like, for sure. Ate me some pancakes, drank me a little bit of coffee, and went on my way. Yeah. So, I'm going to show y'all what my current motion is and what I'm going through. Y'all might be able to help me out. There's a few things we need. One, until the wealth is transferred back into our estate, we need a place for the nationals. We need to secure that. In securing that, sum total of $579 for 1 full week. When they start arriving, we're not going to be walking around with each other on the land trying to pull it. So y'all get y'all asses act together and start helping the kin that's really doing something to assist you. That's the first thing. The second thing is, y'all see this motion. Now the first time, when I went in to do this, the stalker, he broke this and didn't tell me. So when I put it in my bag, the brand new one I bought, it got over everything. I was so damn heated, boy. Man, I was mad. Then, I was rolling around last night, because I don't stop moving, baby. And if I do, it's for a short amount of time. Let me show y'all what happened to me. This is what I need y'all help is. I need some luggage. Some real luggage, not none of this cheapo stuff. Look at this. Look at my motion. I just bought this. It cost me $20. Look at this. Y'all see what I did to it? This is 2 days of busting a move. Yeah. So when that happened, and I broke that. I don't know how I broke it or what I did to it to make it be that way. But what it did was, hold on, I'm finna show y'all. It put a big crack right there. Right? It put a crack right there. And I said, what the hell? Because I seen it leaking again. So twice I had to deal with the leaking of the laundry soap. So the hard body luggage is like $70 or $80 at the Walmart. And that's with all 4 wheels, and you ain't got to worry about it cracking or being all cheap or whatever. Y'all want to bust a move? My Cash App is my handle in my bio. I have the name of everyone that's ever gifted me through Cash App since I started doing this work a year ago. Every name. Be prepared and get a hold of me. If you remembering me, sending me energy, get a hold of me. We're also performing extractions, real ones, in real time, immediate extractions. There's no bartering. There's no case information. There's an order to release, an order of command. And those who know how to enforce law, enforce the order. We don't budge. We don't think. We just do. They take this order to release the body and many other orders that we will be issuing from this court. And they go down there, and they're suited and booted, and they're behaving as the bays are supposed to, enforcing the law. And they stand face to face with whatever sheriff or whatever person and group. Listen, if you're a body politic and you're talking about you love the Moors and you're for the Asiatic nation and you are allowing your brethren to remain in prison, you're a damn lie. You a liar. If your brethren that you say you follow this chapter 47, if a brother and a sister is in adversity, assist them. Well, isn't being locked up adversity? The hell. Every single day, you're on this damn thing preaching, you're teaching, you sit here and you pay homage to these stupid ass moral science teachers, and all of your brethren are in prison right now. You have a responsibility to them. No one else. So, you can fool yourself if you want to. Oh, what do we do? How do we get them out? Oh, you scared as shit. You fearful. But the Service Corporation ain't got no problem on knocking on your damn door. They ain't got no problem walking on your land. They real comfortable walking up to your door, knocking on it, serving your papers, bringing 4-5 squad cars up to your door at one time, surrounding you, playing fear tactic with you, and you damn sitting on fucking Facebook. All of you got weapons, all of you got vehicles, all of you know somebody with vehicles, or you can squad up and go to the club, though. All of you can get dressed in the bathroom somewhere and go to the club, though, together as a unit, and get home safe. Watching over everybody, making sure that the ones that's drunk, you holding their hair, doing whatever, you keeping your boys for the ones that's sober. You could do all of that with each other. Unite to what? Huh? Unite to what? What else do we do together? Other than Mob Deep and go enforce law. We get high together. Smoke weed together. What else? Drink together. Watch TV shows together. By the way, I haven't watched television in almost 3 years. And most of the time, I could care less what's on that live box. I know one thing. For the time that it takes me to watch a television show, I had created about 7 manifestations. Cecile Shaw, you put the hand up because he know I'm so serious about this. Listen, GS Nama 1. It's about 30 of them. More Science Temple of America. There's like 40 temples in the land. 2. Great Seal. Oh, I said GS Nama. Moorish American Consulate. There's like 15 or 20 consuls now. So out of 3 body politics who claim to enforce law, you telling me that we can't get our people out of prison? That's what you're saying? You saying as a body, oh man, I'm preaching this morning. Yeah, we in church. This is what you're saying. As a body politic, all 3 of us, our major organizations, can't sit at a round table for just a split second in time and go and extract our people from prison and give them something to do. It's a damn lie. They don't want them out of prison. If they wanted them out of prison, they would go get them out. They're COINTELPRO operatives. No. What protocol? When I have the person I'm extracting this week get on live and say that Amunra States is responsible, what excuse would these body politics have? As I begin to extract people in mass because I have perfected a few of the affidavits and writs. That is, yeah, me too, Maxwell. That's why I'm doing something about it. We've perfected affidavits and writs that we plug into the system, or plug your name into, and we instruct concerning how to behave or posture yourself. We shouldn't have to, because you talking about bays on the land. If you actually researched how they moved, what they were doing,
Good day, love ya.
the military precision of the bays on the land.
Yeah. Love you, sis.
What?
Love you, sis.
There was no question. There was no thought. Well, yes, both, all of it, all encompassing. I do agree with you, all encompassing. As it stands, I haven't done it without. I've done it without any of that. But you're right. There are some belligerents in the land that no matter how much law you have,
We'll see.
They're gonna home right out there at their grandmother's.
who you talk about? Lou? Oh, y'all want me to drop names? I want y'all to start clapping if y'all want me to actually start dropping real names. Because these ruthless, those are sons without mothers. Ruth the Moabitess is the great mother. When you say they're ruthless, they're without mothers. These ruthless bastards. Now I just said they ain't got no mama or no daddy. They thought they was going to continue to put my name in their mouth and into the atmosphere and into the ears of the hearts of the people that I love and I serve and I heal and slander my character. This is what they thought, without me dropping names. Oh, everybody knows that Cain Pharaoh Bay is a swindler. Everyone knows that he's a liar. Everyone knows that he has, motherfucker, clap, clap. Everyone knows he's charging 10,000 Federal Reserve notes for status correction when all you have to do is write an affidavit and your status is corrected. That's one name. Why? Why, King G? Why shouldn't I drop these names? These motherfuckers been injuring me this whole time. And I've respectfully left their asses alone. When do I get to start busting? Oh, is what I'm doing? Busting on them? It is. Alright. I digress, King G. Thank you for helping me remain honorable. I was about to put them paws on them. I swear to God, boy. I was finna lay their ass, boy. Yeah. Thank you, King. Thank you for keeping me. Because success is the greatest revenge. And I'm highly successful right now at what I'm doing. That's true. That's true. Take the energy and my zeal away. Focus on things that ain't got no business to be focused on. Back to the motion. So the Skype. I'm gonna send y'all. Come on. That's why I can't wait till you get here, King G. You in the cabinet, baby. You in the cabinet, and I'm hearing you, baby. I swear, boy. Boy, speak that shit, boy. Don't ever let me get off track, man. Yeah, speak it. Don't you ever let me get off track. I hear and I admonish to my counsel. I digress. I don't know what I was talking about, but it ain't them. Anyway, today we having a Skype. And the Skype is for all the indigenous that are choosing to come alongside us in this work. Yes, and I hope that you're with me, meaning that if you see me injuring myself by my conduct, you will fight me to the death to do what's right. You will always force me. You will make sure that I'm doing right. And if there's a chance that I may not know what the right decision is, you will make me wait, or we will have the body decide themselves, which I love it that way. Majority rules. Throw a whole bunch of names in a hat, shake the hat around, and let Mother Divine choose whatever she's going to do. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You don't want to be making no choices. Even with the women. Like, I'm just letting the universe draw it to me. You know what I'm saying? When I meet young matriarchs, it seemed like they forgot that they have a responsibility to do something other than be around. It almost threw me. It's not more than an affidavit. Stop telling me when okay, damn it. You're going to make me mad. Anyway, I know all of that. And all of that's included. And no, it's not. Let me show you something. And it's not you, Maxwell. It's not you making me mad. It's the COINTEL who misinform the people to get their fiat, so they never get out. They never get out. Oh, there's more to it. AA 222141, TSTUX X141. That's Library of Congress number 10105905. I know, bro. I know. I'm not upset at you. I'm upset because these people don't tell the truth. I can give you 1,000,000 Library of Congress codes and statutes and laws referring to the Moors that you can place on your documents that will have the same effect. I can give you millions of processes. It's going to run you in circles. The declaration of your will is the first enforceable law, period. That's it. If you never had Prophet Noble Drew Ali, if you never had any process, any documentation whatsoever, if it never existed, I will. That's law. Now, when it goes, if somebody comes back and says, hold on a minute, you will and I will and this will is contrary to your will, then you say, prove it. Then you treat. If they prove it, negotiate different terms for your will being out in the universe. If they can't prove it, then the word in law is tacit acquiescence. That's what it is. It means that the person that has observed your will with their conscious mind agrees that what you exercise in your will not only won't injure them, but is also true and exact and correct. Only an affidavit. And I'm about to show my nationals through this Skype how the affidavits are to look, because tomorrow I have you on a special assignment for me. It's a multi-pronged attack from all the different republics that are in the land. We're going to do it all in one day. Since I've already docked myself as Postmaster General, and I docked our estate and us as trustees, and that's certified and registered already, it's sitting in my office at the post office. So when I have you guys do what you need to do, that's going to reinforce the law that was already put in place. Yeah, you talking about King? Hold on, give me 1 sec. That old lady.
Huh?
That old lady.
Yeah, I can watch it. For 26 years in March. I'm not living together, married.
So y'all see, affidavits. I can't give y'all the law and what I prepared on this Facebook like this because it's proprietary information. But yes, everything I didn't do it with any Moorish American documentation or anything. I just did it with the law, with the affidavits. What are we doing? What are we doing? How are we doing it? Yes, King G, please keep on preaching to them that they don't have to put another documentation into the system. That's another way the COINTEL program and reprogram and strategize against you. Oh, they're Moabitises from the land of blah, blah, blah. And they dwell here. And their national is this. And their science is this. And the names of their families are this. And their location, their geographical location, according to this clear, perfect, paramount, allodial title is this. Computer algorithm, all your information into the computer algorithm. Your ass is programmed. Because you just gave them 1001, 0001, 1001. That's what you did about yourself. And they plugged that into a computer. And you know what they did? They used it against you. That's what happened. So, no, you don't have to put your documentation on any record. The declaration of your independence or your nationality or your sovereignty or your ability to exercise your own free will is in your heart. It's for you. And then there's another clause to that. So if you're stepping on somebody's land and you're like, you know, I'm gonna build here. I love the soil. It's nutrient rich, which where I'm at in my city, the soil, it's rich soil. It's nutrient rich. And you start building. Well, the heir's walking through and he sees his blood. He sees only his blood. Those who are genetically connected to him. That's what the heir sees. He says, is that my blood? Or is it not my blood? Well, if it's not, but they're enjoying the fruits of my land, whose blood am I taking care of right now? Then he looks around the land. He says, well, oh, that's a Frenchman's child. How did that Frenchman's child get to my land, eating my fruit, and partaking with the benefits of my children? So we say, oh, well, the French man, he must have been neglected by his government. Oh, now I can either take him in. That is not what I said. That is not what I said, Maxwell. Duke Asir, Taj Tariq Bey, Jamal, all have put affidavits on the record. I'm talking about from the perspective of body politics that have prepared the affidavits. You think that these affidavits ain't been around? I got wording from affidavits that were prepared by consuls in 2004 that are still wording being used in 2018. I got original affidavits and writs in my file that in 2004, the same wording in the same affidavits in 2018. So no, they're using affidavits that have been prepared, but for you, Maxwell, have you prepared an affidavit of anything for yourself? Have you sat down and wrote your will? Have you legislated that yet? Is there a scribe in your family that is documenting historically all the things that are going on? Who's who, who's what, who's where, who's when, and who's why? I've been preaching bloodline unity or heirship principle for about 7 months straight now. When I say that in your family, everything you see the service corporations doing, they got it from a model of what our families used to do privately in order to protect and keep ourselves. So record keeping. They have all of your originals and they refuse to give them to you. How did they get your originals? Either there were already originals in your airline, in your bloodline, or they prepared an original for you. And that's the one they kept to keep track of you and identify you. Now, you stopped somewhere writing your own history. There is an action. What we think that people who are trying to teach us how to be mature are going to give us something. No, except for law, except for teaching, except for activation of the conscious mind. I wouldn't do it either. For what? Why would I give people my energy if they're going to take it and do what they're doing with their energy, wasting it? If they weren't wasting their energy, then they would be where I'm at. And somebody told me, well, some people just, they don't have it. They're not like that. One person said, one of the most, yes, we have. She said, one of the most disheartening things until you come into reality of who you are. As a God, she said, as a God, you're going to have to be okay with people not being able to do some of the things that you do. Yeah. No. They have it too. But they're not offering it to the masses like I am. They have it in their own private families. They're those who are in trust, those who have labored with them, those who have earned their keep and have supported. That's who they extend that benefit to. Yeah, because he already told me. He said, the only way you get conveyed King G. I can't do you. I'm gonna try to do you. Yeah, help him out, King G. There's a Skype. We're having a Skype meeting today. That's going to be at, hey, you seen me, Mac, and King G. What was this, 3 months ago? I was talking like him. Everybody, all the teachers are corrupt. Y'all remember I was crying and shit? I was drunk that day. I was tipsy. I wasn't drunk. I was feeling good. Not to the point of debauchery now. Look. The Skype meeting is today. The Skype meeting is to prepare the indigenous to file some paperwork in their particular republics. That meeting is going to be 9:51, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Let's do 2 p.m. No, let's do 3 p.m. We're going to keep it in sync with the numbering system. 3 p.m. today. Before 3 p.m., every last one of you will have the Skype that we're going to be meeting on. Most of the counselors have already downloaded it that I've talked to. And I sold y'all my Moshe earlier. I need this luggage. And I need, to be honest, I haven't slept in a real bed for, I haven't slept in a bed for seven straight nights. I haven't been confined in a quarters that I could consider like, a safe space or whatever for 7 straight nights. And that's okay. The work will get done. The work will get done. And I'll sleep real good when it is. I'm going to be soaking in bentonite clay pretty soon here. Got my yogurt. Got my Constitution. Got my hemp seed, organic hemp seed. Got my energy. Today's the last day, y'all, for any of this foolery. So y'all have a chance to come alongside us and contribute whatever energy you can. That's your time. That's your gifts. We need help extracting people. We need 2 consuls from each republic Because if you don't have people to release the body to, they won't release the body. To be honest, when you say Rise of the Moors, Jonathan Marsh, inbox me your telephone number. I'll call you. That Skype is for the indigenous that are in trust with me. They have already signed wet ink. They have already committed their resources and their time. They are already relocating. Some of them are packing up right now. Some of them are taking flight. Some of them are driving. Those are those who are in trust. King G, I didn't inform you that is only for the private trustees of Amunra Estates. You and I, Jonathan Marsh, I'm about to get off here and look forward to your number in the inbox, and I'll call you up and I will treat with you then. Sean Terrell Malik L. You know what, brethren? Because you don't keep on my mind the fact that you desire to be extracted, sometimes I neglect to remember that I need to extract you. So, what you're going to do for me is you're going to email me or inbox me the warden's information, because I don't deal with nobody but the warden, who is the slave master, and the accomplice of the warden, who is the enforcer, which would either be the sheriff or the oh shit, what? Woo, we got some family. What? We got some real, like, uncle, like, blood, like, what up, nephew? Or like Snoop Dogg and King of everything, Wiz Khalifa. That type of uncle? Or uncle. Like, yo, brother's brother. Boy, look, we got some family, baby. It's going down. Sean Terrell Malik, L. Elderly woman calls me. She says, you know my husband, somebody on Facebook. She said, he need to be extracted. I said, what's up? I said, I need energy. I said, to do this work, I need 500 FRNs. In 4 days, she had it to me. In 6 days, I had her affidavit ready. In 7 days, she has instructions. Tomorrow morning, she's going to take that and she's going to go to the warden. And you know what she's going to do? She's going to give it to the warden with some people with her, and they're going to release that body to her, and they're going to be on their way here. And for everybody that's looking at this shutdown, I'm going to explain this to you. Once martial law is instituted, or a state of emergency, the Federal Reserve notes the corporations will no longer be issuing them to you. Okay? I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. First, they stop paying themselves, which they've already done, because they want this money to build the wall. Then they stop paying you. So, you better start thinking about gold and silver and commodities then. I got negotiable instruments. Hey, for this amount of your land, your foods, your goods, your clothes, your resources, I'm going to give you this. For giving you this, I want that. That's a negotiable instrument. Anything else? Those who are coming out of Babylon. It teaches you what you need to know so you don't waste the wealth. I would never, after spending these last, I started seeing me at about 20. That's how bad they had my brain. I wasn't critically thinking until the age of 20. I'm 32 now. That is sad, but it's beautiful because I had what they call an accelerated awakening. There's a pressure right here. Let me show y'all this. I'm gonna call somebody and have them do it as soon as I don't know where she's at, but she'll get here and do it. There's a pressure right here. It's right here, like above my ear. Now, when I first found this pressure rubbing on my head, I did a whole bunch of meditation and flushing, and it went away. Like when I pressed it, it didn't hurt. Well, it's back again. So I think it's because I'm stressed. And people told me you can be subconsciously stressed without knowing it. So I ask y'all, take Asain Bey's name and image and likeness and create some dolls with it and put Asain Bey in atmospheres of peace, burn some incense, put on some chakra music. Help me. Because I don't know how many witches and warlocks are trying to do adverse on me. So for all of y'all that are positive light workers, you go ahead and bank it on down. I know some light workers work with the dark magic and they enjoy that absorption. That's cool. That's their business. Some light workers work with the white or the light magic or the white magic. Those ones, I'm gonna need y'all right now. I need your help. Oh, and check this out. Colloidal silver. Get some. It really does help with your energy. Put stamps on everything. If you got a corporate instrument, let me help you out. All of you who are worried about using your corporation name. You own your corporation. So what this means is, when people are treating with you concerning your corporation, yes, your image and your likeness is on these particular instruments from whatever state, but you own the corporation. I'm not that person. I'm representing this corporation. So even if you had a state ID, take your state ID, turn it around, put a stamp on it, write the date on the top of the stamp, 45-degree angle. You've canceled out your stamp. It's a federal law to move mail, to prevent the transport of mail. Well, that's now mail, a document in the mail. Where are you transporting it? You're transporting it to and from different corporations. So, if they take you, they have to take your mail. That's on you. Well, you can't move the federal mail or prevent the transfer of it. So, that's another way to protect yourself. And I'll just do you like this. Jonathan Marsh, 202-826-7011. Give me a couple minutes, maybe 5, to meditate and ask the ethers concerning you. When you get to me, we'll be ready. The rest of you nationals, I'll see you at 3 p.m. The ones that are choosing to come alongside us in this work, so that you know exactly what you need to do tomorrow morning before you leave and get to me. Come on, baby. I can't wait till y'all get here. We about to have a ball, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. I feel good, baby. It ain't nothing like family. I'm talking about real family. The ones that's thinking like you thinking, the ones that's moving like you moving, the ones that's vibrating like you vibrating. It's nourishment to the soul. It's nourishment to the chakras, the energies of your being. It's your conscious mind is emboldened. Man, yeah, baby. I'll see y'all soon, man. Sean Terrell Malik L. You get that information to me. The warden's name and the name of the sheriff of that particular county, because I'm going to command that sheriff to go there, or that U.S. Marshal, and ensure the successful extraction of you. Beautiful daughter you have. Thank you for keeping in touch with her. A lot of the men in the system, for whatever reason, choose not to keep in contact with their babies. But I see you always on there talking about communicate with her. So that's how you create in their mind. You communicate. Y'all know the 5 principles? The other 4 principles, when you turn the flag around, that's what I'm moving right now. And thank you, because I need those maps. I'm done with Google. I swear to you, I'm done with Google Maps. I need topical. I need I need layers of the soil. I need what was there in the past, what might be there in the future. Damn the Google Maps. Any other form that's not natural. I was already looking at the stars last night. I'm going to demolish every single building under any star system, and we're going to put our mounds back up, and we're going to put our energy receivers back up. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is all this for? It is for UNTRIP. Indigenous people have the right to bring their culture back. Indigenous people have the right to da-da-da-da-da. Indigenous people have the Universal Declaration. So what are you doing? Indigenous people have the right to. What are you doing? Building that mound. Indigenous people have the right to. What are you doing? Tearing down that building. Indigenous people have the right to. What? That's right. RITE. That's the right. Woo! Love y'all. Talk to you soon.